Hey guys, Brian here again, and this is showing my work number 3. Today's going to be an art, and I did not upload anything last week because I was quite sick, but I'm feeling a little better, still a little stuffy nose, but let's just go right to it. Alright, so this here was the first painting that I did in this new application I got called Procreate, which I've really been liking. This is, again, for this story that I've been working on. I've also been wanting to put some illustrations in, and so I wanted to do a painting of this island. I really had no idea really what I was doing and what kind of style I was going for. It's very different than the style I'm used to doing, which is kind of more pen and ink and pencil, and I haven't really done much with painting, let alone digital painting. You'll notice that no matter how bad it got, I just kind of kept adding stuff the whole time, just hoping that it would get better. And I spent a lot of time just practicing with different techniques and stuff within the application, like using layering, like right here. Even though all the other stuff is still there, it's the other layers are just being hidden, so you can work on one layer at a time and then merge them and do all sorts of kind of cool stuff. And I kind of liked how the sky turned out right here, where it had a little bit of a texture. I started being a little bit more bold halfway through with these colors. You can see these clouds are just very strong and like a little too strong. I actually ended up changing them a lot ahead of time, but it was kind of cool to just, I actually had watched some videos of people using it, and they were always just very bold with their colors, and I'm always a little bit more timid with that, and so it was good to kind of learn their techniques and learn from that. And so right here I just copied the above image and then inverted it and pasted it below to make a cool little reflection, blurred it a bit. You can see it just kept adding to the clouds. I'd never really liked how the clouds turned out, but they did get better as it went on, and I wanted to just play with lighting. In the end, I wasn't a huge fan of the overall coloring and mood of it, but as a first attempt and a first painting, could have been worse. And anyway, let's go to the next one. So I may have mentioned that my cousin is programming a personal productivity app, and we wanted some in-app artwork, and the theme of it is going to kind of be this mountaineering astronaut. Just kind of a cool little theme showing, working towards goals, progressing, climbing up these mountains. And so I wanted to do some kind of some concept art for what some of these might look like, what the aesthetic would look like for some of the art inside of this app. So here I have this, little astronaut dude who's rock climbing, and there's kind of some stuff in the background that symbolizes different components of the app. But yeah, this was kind of fun. I'll just fast forward to the end. I just did a really light layer in the back to get an idea of where everything was going to be, and then I kind of retraced everything to make it look cleaner. And at the end, I put kind of a glow on top of everything, and I'm not sure how I like it. Maybe you guys can let me know. So here's it with the glow hidden. So there's not really any shading, it's just the outlines of everything, and I actually kind of like the lines from these, like the rock wall. But if I add this back in, this definitely gives it a little bit more depth and texture, but it might look too busy. Let me know what you guys think. Looking at Isa. And yeah, let's go to the next one. So I'll probably just show a couple more. This is another one I did for the book. This one did not like how it turned out at all. I had not really had any experience with animated people before. I mostly kind of do more, I guess, a little more realistic. I wanted a more Disney style-esque picture, and I'm not even going to show the process because it was pretty messy in there. So I definitely need to improve on this aspect. And one little more drawing that I liked for the app was this little astronaut dude. I think this one actually turned out pretty well, and it was fun to do. I'm like warping the mountain in his helmet to make it look like a reflection, and yeah, just some kind of cool little stuff that was fun to do there. That was like a few weeks of work as far as art goes, but yeah, it was really fun to learn how to use this. Hopefully I'll look back on these and think that they're all total crap, because that will mean I will have improved. So thank you, and see you guys next week.